up, you guys? It is me, Brian Motionless here, and again, my lighting is absolutely terrible. I have no idea what I'm gonna do about the lighting, but who cares? Welcome to a new video. I thought my lovely shelf here would help me set the theme for this week's video, and this week's video is talking about some of my creepy ghost stories that I've accumulated from my childhood, from my youth, from recently. I mean, like paranormal, let me just say that. I've always had a passion and kind of a little creepy little thing for the paranormal. I mean, for crying out loud, my iPhone case is a Ouija board, and I've always liked the paranormal. I've always found it very interesting. I want to make that go off. I found it very interesting, and I always wanted to learn a little bit more about it. So I'm always the type of person who likes hearing about ghost stories from other people. I like creating my own ghost stories, the creepypastas and all. I love looking at the internet for ghost things and stuff. I just love ghosts. I love the show Ghost Adventures. It's a great show. You guys should watch it. It is absolutely awesome. The evidence is really cool. I do believe that way more than the other ghost shows out there, and it's really awesome. So I decided, why not open up the Halloween mood by saying the Halloween tone here, by talking about my ghost stories. And I have 3 different ghost stories I would like to talk about today. So if you don't like longer videos, I mean, most of my videos are like 6 to 10 minutes long. This is going to be kind of on a little bit of the longer side, because I'm going to get into kind of a little bit of a detail of some creepy ghost stories, if you're ready for that. Now, these are not in any particular order. I had to keep doing that because these things are like battery operated and they're not going to continuously go off and everything and stuff. Anyways, so they're not in any particular order. I'm just going to run off the top of my head of the cool ghost stories that I have. Many of them are from like a long time ago, kind of like apparitions, ghosts in my dreams, ghosts I see, video footage. I've seen a couple really, I remember when I first started using YouTube, I've seen some really creepy things, as well as photos. I've seen kind of things in photos were just kind of creepy, kind of cool. I find it fascinating. Other people may find it really creepy, but of course I find it fascinating. Ghost story number 1 is a creepy one that I'm going to be talking about, something that's kind of weird. It's not really like a ghost story, like, oh my god, this happened to me. It's kind of like an apparition. I remember, I think shortly after my grandma died, I think it was my grandpa. Shortly after that, I was shook up about it. You know, death is not the greatest thing in the world. It's really terrible. I got really shook up about it. I mean, it was kind of my first really experience with it. So as you can tell, my brain would be high in activity, thinking about stuff. But I remember, and you probably can't see it, but I have a door right here. And through this doorway, also, my bed is right over there, and I'm getting a message. My bed is right over there, and my doorway is right over there. I think it was like in the middle of the night, maybe like midnight. I got up for some apparent reason, and in that doorway over there, I saw this really creepy figure. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was just dreaming or half asleep, but I saw this really creepy figure in there. I don't know if it was like a ghost, apparition. I have no idea what it was. But at the time, I was like, what is that? It didn't really like creep me out or anything. It just made me think, what would that be? Would it just be my mind playing tricks on me because my mind plays tricks on me? Or would it be an actual ghost? Maybe the ghost of my grandfather in the doorway watching after me. And it kind of got me thinking, why would that be? I mean, I don't know if he's my guardian angel or anything. I don't know who is. I don't even know if I have any. I mean, a lot of people do. But it just makes me wonder, why would that be in that doorway over there? So as you would be able to tell, that's kind of a creepy thing, because when you're younger, you're not really susceptible to things like that in the doorway. I'm kind of getting goosebumps just talking about it, because it makes me think. It's kind of my first paranormal experience. I was like, is that really what's happening, or is it just my mind, or whatever? I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it because it was kind of creepy. And I don't even know what it was. It was just like some white misty figure. I don't even know if it was a man, I don't know if it was a woman, I don't know if it was a child, I don't know if it was a demon or something. It was just in my doorway watching me. And I'm just thinking, why would that happen? Okay. number 2. The second ghost story I would like to talk about today is not really something to do with after a death. It's kind of something to do when you're watching ghost stories and your mind's getting crazy. This one happened, I believe it was my 13th or 14th birthday. That was my first, I got a digital camera for that birthday. I'm getting another message, yay! It was I think my 13th or 14th birthday. And I remember I got a camera for my birthday. It wasn't the best camera. I mean, I remember right after I got it, I literally had to return it because it was really crappy. And it makes me wonder. Okay, it's kind of like a ghost technology story. It got really bad after this happened. I was taking photos, you know, just taking photos. My mom wanted to take a photo. I took a photo. And you know the little wrist strap on it? It could be because the wrist strap was flinging. I don't even think it was flinging. I think it was holding onto it. I took a photo, and I don't even know if I have this photo. If I do, I will definitely put it somewhere right here so you can see it. I took this photo, and in the corner area, like right here, there is this misty figure. I don't know if it was like an orb or something. I don't know what it was. It was really creepy. It could be the clown of the Flash. However, there was nothing really reflective around it. I remember I took a photo, an exact photo, trying to replicate it again with my camera stuff, and I couldn't get it to do that. I really hope I had that photo still because it's really creepy and creeps me out still to today. It was like some sort of thing whispering in the air. I don't know what it was. It's like an apparition or something. It's just really creepy and it creeps me out. But it fascinates me so much. And like I said, if I find it, I will put it somewhere within here. No, I don't know if I had to do something with my guardian angel yet again because it was my birthday. But it was weird because my parents had taken photos before on my birthday with a digital camera, with a strap, and the strap was moving, and it never happened again. And it makes me wonder, why would that happen just one time and not happen again? I don't know. It was like my 13th or 14th birthday. I don't even remember. Got a digital camera. That happened. And I'm going to talk about more about this. Okay, like I was saying about the camera. After that happened, strange things were happening with my camera. I remember it was like the photos would start getting like warped and everything. And it was just really weird. And right after that photo, I felt like it started going downhill faster and faster and faster. The settings would get messed up. The date would change. I don't know what date it would change. I had to reset it a whole bunch of times. The batteries would die. The photos would get really morphed and disgusting. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did to it. I don't know if like the spirit like went into the camera and manipulated it. Hopefully it doesn't happen right now. Like a ghost just driving around and goes, "Woo, let's mess with the camera." Please don't. If you're a ghost around, just stop. I'm just talking about you guys. You guys are awesome. Don't mess with my camera, okay? I had to say that. Number 3 has to do with kind of more like the technology side toys. Alright, so this is something that happened when I was like maybe like 3 or 4, I don't know. Maybe this was my first paranormal activity, but I didn't know it at the time. Okay, so I had a couple toys in a toy box. It was like, I don't know if I can like turn the camera or anything. Let me turn the camera. I know my room's a mess, but if we can. This is my bed. This is, my nightstand. My desk. Over here. I think my bed was like over here at the time. And then I had a toy bin right over here where my Reaper's at right now. It's lovely. I had some sort of toy bin over there. Alright, so I had some sort of toy bin, right? It was like right over by my bed. I don't know, because a lot of things were packed in tightly. I don't know if something could have moved or anything. But I remember, this usually happens at night for some reason, I don't know. Even sometimes during the day. That things would move inside of it, you can hear it, and I had like little electric toys and stuff inside of it. Things would move inside of it that would trigger other things, like you could hear the sound of like music from old toys and stuff, and it makes me wonder, did like something move it? Like did I touch it? Because I remember most of the time, I wasn't even near it. I was on the other side of the room, or I was in a whole other room, and I would hear that. And it would make me wonder, okay, why would that happen? Because I know sometimes things like tend to fall and everything like that, it's like gravity. But why would that happen inside the toy chest? Like, I get some things would fall and activate other things, but hearing a whole bunch of things happen at once, that doesn't really add up. And this has happened many, many times before that I had that toy bin. Other things would activate. I remember I had this like Scooby-Doo monster truck, and it would like, if I tapped the bin, it would go off, but if I didn't even tap it, it would still go off. And I think I still have that thing to this day in this bin, and I don't think I'll be able to get it work. And if it goes off during this video, y'all know why it goes off. So yeah, I had this little toy bin, things would go off in it. I don't know why it would do that, or what would trigger it to do that. I don't know if exactly was paranormal. My phone keeps going off. I don't know if exactly it was paranormal. I don't know if it was exactly just like gravity or something. All I know is that when you're like a 3 or 4-year-old child, everything trips you out and you kind of go a little bit cray-cray. So that kind of wraps up my 3 different ghost stories. They're not the best ghost stories, however, they kind of still get goosebumps to me today. It kind of creeps me out a bit, kind of makes me wonder why that happened. I don't know. All I know is that those are just some ghost stories I decided I wanted to make a video about because it's Halloween time, and I think a lot of people like paranormal ghost stories. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Be sure to follow me on all of my social medias. Links are in the description down below, as always, or on my page. If you want to hear more paranormal stories, please give me a comment down below saying you like these videos. I think it's kind of fun. I'm probably going to start doing more of these more often. Or if you want to hear creepypastas, me reading creepypastas, I've done that on my old channel, I believe. I'm thinking I'm going to continue it on this channel. I want to get some more things on this channel that are not exactly like vlog style videos of me doing other things, because I find it very, very fun. I'm going to end this video with a question of the day. What is your scariest paranormal experience? Leave it down in the description below, and if you don't have one, tell me about what's some scary things that happened around your life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I didn't freak you out too much. Sweet dreams. I don't know what I'm doing in my life, but since I was meant specifically for the goddamn device, so I don't know why it did that. But with my laptop, I didn't really even update it or anything. I was just no, stop. Oh, I must say there.